Uh, Turn the mic up. You are now tuned in to Standing on Business, the podcast. Hosted by Shan. Yeah, let's talk. Standing on business, welcome to the show. Real talk, real stories, let the whole world know. No filter, no fear, yeah, I say what it is. If it's raw, if it's real, I'm standing on business, standing on business. Welcome to the show, real talk, real stories, let the whole world know. No filter, no fear, yeah, I say what it is. If it's raw, if it's real, I'm standing on business. From pain to purpose, every story get respect. If you lived it, survived it, put it on the set. Healing and hustling, truth is the mission. This ain't small talk, this grown folk business. Safe space, bold voices, conversations hit different. No sugarcoating life, yeah, we talking how we live it. If it's messy, if it's healing, if it change your position, grab the mic, speak your truth, yeah, we standing on business. This is standing on business. Real conversations, real purpose. Press play.
Okay. Hey, y'all. We live.
Hello.
So, good afternoon, and welcome to the Standing on Business podcast, where I'm your host, Chantal Taylor. And today, we got the beautiful Solar Princess over here. Clap it
Hello.
up, clap it up. Yeah.
Hello. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for having me. I appreciate this opportunity and this moment that you're giving me. This is a true blessing and I'm very grateful for it. So thank you.
No problem. Thank you for coming on. So, before I get into these questions, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Syreeta. But as most know, I'm Syreeta Solar Princess on Facebook. I'm born and raised outside of Chicago. Came to Mississippi back in 2008 to attend Tougaloo College. And fell in love with the South. Just couldn't take my ass back. And plus, I'm anemic and I hate being cold. So, decided to create a life here in Jackson, Mississippi. And I've had my hands in so many things. I've met so many people here, and the love that I get from the people here in Jackson, the connections I've made here in Jackson, is something that I can't replace with anything or anywhere else. So I ended up here, and I love it, and I just appreciate the embrace I've gotten since the day I set foot on this soil. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So you
Mhm.
from Chicago. So I was born in Detroit. A lot of people don't know that. I
I
was
didn't
born in
know.
Detroit. But when my mom passed, my grandmother moved to New Orleans. And then when Katrina came, I ended up here.
Okay. I did
Hmm.
not know you were from the north. That's probably why we vibe like that, boo.
Yeah, somebody us up north people now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We
get
stick
into
together.
it.
We do.
So for all y'all that's just tuning in, I am Shan, and this is Miss Sarita, and we are here to talk about yoga, okay? Because yoga is healing, okay?
It's
So
healing
we're gonna
shit.
get into it. Well, I'm sorry, let's say like the topic say, yoga is healing shit,
It's
okay?
healing shit.
Let's be clear.
Let's
Okay?
be clear.
So
Yeah.
the first question I have for you, when you first found yoga in 2019, what kind of healing shit were you actually dealing with?
So, initially, I never in my life thought anything about no damn yoga because of course, most of us always, oh, that's that white people shit, right? Because that's not something we see in our community most of the time. But it was other things that actually it was literally steps that led me to yoga. So I was going through a depression. It was a really, really bad depression. A lot of people didn't know it because I wear things very well. And I was literally crashing out before crashing out was crashing out. Okay. And not many people knew it was a real silent battle. I lost three people that year, and it was like back to back. And they were really, really special people to me. And I never had a chance to grieve. So, one situation happened. One person passed while I was pregnant, my last trimester. So I couldn't even attempt to grieve that because I didn't want to put that energy on the baby. The next one happened, and then the next one happened. And I was just like, I just never had a chance to ever catch up with that. And it started to catch up with me. And this girl I went to school with, uh, she was always a very spiritual person. She was never big on religion. If you knew her, you knew she was very spiritual. And years before this, she had made a Facebook post. It's crazy how shit stick with you and come back to you later on that you never even paid attention to. She made a post and she was like, "Y'all Christian folks always be talking about us spiritual folks and our chakras and our incense and this, and that." And I wonder what the hell is a chakra? As you see behind me, those are it. But I don't know what the hell is a chakra, but I kept scrolling. Mind you, that was years beforehand. And I don't know what was going on with me one day. I was just sitting there and something just that it's like the girl's Facebook post just flashed before my eyes in my head. And I was like, what the hell is a chakra? So I did a Google search, chakra. That Google search led to learning about the seven chakras, led to understanding meditation and learning meditation and listening and meditating to different type of frequencies because different frequencies can tap into different parts of the body and stuff like that. And then that also led to me learning about herbs, learning about sage, learning about cleansing. Then I got into um, learning about, herbs for healing, so I got big on making tea, making my own tea blends, intentional tea blends for certain things. And then uh that kind of leaned me toward understanding, learning manifestation and spell work. No, I'm not a witch. We'll get to that later. Um we had that discussion yesterday.
We
That don't have to come
did.
up. Don't have to come up because I don't want to have just had a bullshit start. But learning spell work and then the card reading. That's how me and you linked. And I was so scared of the card reading. I'm like, that is demonic. No, I'm not doing. First of all, even before I got to dealing with spell work, I was like, no, that's demonic. And then when you learn that everything has a good and a bad, so I learned that as long as you are doing things for good, when you do spell work for bad, then bam, yes, you're doing demonic shit, bad shit. But if I am doing a healing spell, an abundance spell, a protection spell, a releasing spell, releasing something or someone from my life, that is totally different. I'm a light worker. Let's be clear. Light worker, So Kylie, don't scratch that bow. I'm sorry, y'all, my dog in here. Um, so and then that led to the cards. And it was definitely pretty much I was very scared of the cards, but it just kept coming to me. And what I've learned in doing what I do, things are gonna sit and be in your spirit and it's gonna keep itching at you if that's what it's supposed to be. So you kind of know when something is spirit led and when it's not. When it's spirit led, it's gonna keep itching at you. It's gonna be in your dreams. You're gonna have visions. It's gonna, so that's why I know everything that I do definitely is not demonic and it's definitely coming from God because it is in my spirit, it's in my dreams. I'm seeing it, so that's how all of that that's how I ended up all the way on this path that I am on right now. And so of course with meditation and you're gonna start seeing, people sitting in different poses and stuff like that. So I kept seeing like little yoga things popping up with all of this stuff. I kept seeing yoga popping up, kept seeing yoga popping up. So all right, let me see what this is talking about. Got to reading about it, learning about it, understanding that it wasn't just about all these fancy poses you see. Just because you see somebody on one leg doing something crazy with the other leg, that is a bonus. Flexibility is actually the bonus. Yoga, the word yoga means union. It means bringing the mind, body, and spirit all into alignment. So balance. So learning those poses, you are learning also balance, not only physically and spiritually. It's multiple ways you're getting your balance. So when you see people doing all these fancy ass poses, that ain't just because they just flexible. No, that took a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of energy, a lot of falling. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but yoga not only helps the body, it helps the mind, it helps the organs, it helps lower cholesterol, it helps with the blood pressure, it helps with heart disease, you know. So there's so many things that did I say cholesterol? Okay, you know, a lot of us struggling with that. So, you know, it's a lot of chronic illnesses that can be helped and that can be eased with yoga. A lot of people who get like sickle cell, I know you get a lot of body pains and stuff like that. Yoga can be helpful in those different situations. So I take this practice and I value it so much because it has done so much for me. I have scoliosis, curvature of the spine. I've injured both my knees back in high school. I've had 2 shoulder surgeries, you know. So, and some of those things you wouldn't know when you see some of my yoga videos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that also comes with a lot of falling, a lot of time, a lot of practice.
Yeah.
So I didn't just wake up one day good at this. I had to really put a lot of time and effort into this. So that's how 2019 led me to 2026.
Okay, okay, okay. So wait, let's backtrack because about this witch stuff, why do people feel you are a witch, or why do people feel that people who deal with the chakras and stuff are witches?
Lack of knowledge
Mm-hmm.
is dangerous. Lack of knowledge is so dangerous. And I say that because if I would have never took the time, I'm sorry, I done got a little warm. Y'all done hype me up. You done hype me up, girl. But yoga outfit, savage fancy. But shout out. But lack of knowledge.
Salute, Aunt Rob.
Yeah. Oh, you got the N Rob shirt? Okay, shout out to N Rob. That's my boy right there. But so lack of knowledge is so dangerous because if I would have never took the time to learn what I know now, I would not be where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
There's no telling where I would be or what I would be doing if I would have never took the time to do that one Google search. I
Mm-hmm.
learned so much from that day to today. It's so much knowledge swimming around in my head. Man, COVID, when COVID hit, that's when I really dug deep into this. I read 8
Mm-hmm.
books in 2020. 8. Everything was about either yoga, meditation, moon phases, astrology. Like
Yeah.
everything that I am now, that I speak on now with confidence, those are all the type of things that I had my face in, you know. So people are quick to call me a witch because they see me burning sage. I've made videos in the past of me lighting up things on my old altar, which y'all will probably never see again because I found out later on you should not be exposing your altar to the public like that. So I got a whole
Mm-hmm.
new one now. But people would see that in real life. Oh, she a witch. She a witch. Okay. So I'm a witch because I took the time to learn the same tools and the same things that our ancestors used to use. Because before we had hospitals and doctors and therapists and all of this shit we have now, all we had was herbs, natural things from the earth, and the knowledge of our elders. We no
Mm-hmm.
longer have that to pass down anymore. So because that's not something that we are passing down physically through each other, it's something different to you. And then on top of that, let's be honest and let's be real. Look, I was born and raised in a Baptist church, very active in the church, in the choir, on the usher board. You know what I'm saying? I was going from the door on the usher board to the choir stand. Like, you feel me? So deep in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bible study, all of that. I did all of that. But we gotta also look at a lot of things in the Baptist church are ritualistic. A lot of things in the Baptist church we can call witchcraft. When the pastor get the rebuking demons from somebody,
Mm. Look, you know you finna hear crickets now. Look,
You know when the pastor start rebuking demons, y'all ever seen somebody they rebuking demons at this person, they start throwing up?
listen, OMG,
No.
it's so crazy you said that because I was on TikTok last night live, and me and my aunt was on there, and I was telling them about a time when I watched these folks call, like they were saying they was purging a demon
Mm-hmm.
out of someone, and
Mm-hmm.
and it was not, it wasn't funny then because I was a child. It was kind of scary
I
then.
was a child too.
But now
Mm-hmm.
that I think back on it, I'm like, what was that? Like they telling everybody get the kids out the church. Like what's going on?
And that
Like
person was throwing up, right?
yeah, foaming at the mouth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, so if that situation was, if you ain't know nothing about church and you just see that happening right there, what you gonna call that? What you gonna think they doing?
I would
Oh,
think
okay.
they doing voodoo or something.
Oh, okay.
And
So
there go
what
my
we gonna
auntie right there. She said demons. Yeah, they said they were casting out
right,
demons.
exactly. And see, I can't see no comment. I don't know why I can't see none. But so I guess you may have to tell me what they saying because I can't see no comments.
I
But
got you.
yes, that's exactly what was happening. Demons were being cast out of this person, right? So again,
Mm-hmm.
I'm never taking nothing from the church because that's my foundation, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
do think that we get things misconstrued very easily and we are very quick to judge. Very quick to judge. Now, communion. We do communion what every first Sunday? We all wear
Mm-hmm.
white. That's what a ritual. We
Mm.
drinking the blood. We eating the body. Your hands, if you anybody who is dealing with communion, your hands got to be clean. It's
Mm-hmm.
sacred, right? This a ritual. This a ritual. Don't nobody call that witchcraft. So when it comes to when people want to call me a witch, I want us to also think about all the things that we do on a day to day basis that you do yourself as witchcraft. New Year's Eve, what you doing? Cooking black eyed peas, right? Because you're trying to manifest good luck and wealth, manifestation. Oh, that ain't witchcraft?
Mm-mm.
Come on now. Come on, superstition. Come on, don't split that pole. You don't want to split that pole because why you think what's going to happen? You can't be
Cam Johnson.
superstitious and you can't be superstitious and a super Christian.
Look, you got a comment. Johnson KM said, "Which is not a bad word."
Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much for saying that. But people take it, people love to take things and make it fucked up and make it derogatory. You know, the only reason I don't like being classified as a witch is because of the negative connotation it gets. Because guess what? When somebody don't want to come, when you remember we was kids, don't nobody say it now. Because everybody just gonna say bitch now. But when we was kids, what you used to call a girl when you didn't want to call her a bitch? That witch.
Mm-hmm.
So that I don't like it because it puts something negative on the light that I shed.
That is
'Cause
so true. She
what
said
I'm
because
giving is
they are
light.
unlearned.
Hmm.
She said because they are unlearned.
And guess what? That's dangerous. Lack of knowledge is dangerous.
She said, "I'm a witch and proud."
Come on now, Ashe.
This is a good conversation, but you know what? That takes me back to how far the church goes with witchcraft because you remember everybody know about Harry Potter. When I was growing up, my grandmother used to let us watch Harry Potter till she went to church, and the pastor was like, "Y'all letting y'all kids watch Harry Potter, they learning witchcraft." We like, what is just a movie? But they took it serious, or they was like, celebrating Christmas is basically witchcraft because the Christmas tree and stuff. So my grandma stopped putting up a Christmas tree. You wear pants, something wrong with you. You wear jewelry, something wrong with you. You cut your hair, you dye your hair, you do something different that they feel is not of God as they say. It was almost as if you doing witchcraft or something, which was crazy. She said, "I would
Yeah.
never allow others to stop me from being me." That is so true.
Mhm. Mhm. So you just made me think about something, and I know when my mama watched this, she gonna wring my neck. Mom, I'm sorry. I gotta tell it. I gotta tell it. So, okay, we used to go to these prayer retreats with this. We had our own church home, but we used to deal with this other ministry of people. They used to do these
Mm,
prayer retreats, and they used to do them in the woods in the summertime in the woods in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Girl,
mm,
you know Kalamazoo at
mm-hmm,
a bunch of woods.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's cabins in the woods. So me and my brother went a couple times. This one time, me and my brother didn't go. My mom and daddy went. And this is when Pokemon was crack-a-lacking. Like I had to be like
Oh
fourth, fifth
yeah.
grade. Pokemon was the shit. I had Pokemon Game Boy, Pokemon Red on my Game Boy Color, a fresh Pokemon Monopoly I ain't busted open. I had all kind of stuff. So my mama come back from this prayer retreat, and again, I know she gonna kill me when she watch this. I'm sorry, mama.
Don't tell me she took all your stuff. Oh my god. They
And
made her feel like you.
my son, he's 14 and he's into Pokemon heavy right now. And I end up telling him about when my mama took my Pokemon stuff. Baby, why he done confronted her?
Right, because why would you do that?
She,
Oh
she like, why
my
would
god.
you take her Pokemon?
Right, why would you do that? You know how hard it was to collect all the Pokemon cards and stuff back then?
Oh, she took all my cards too.
Oh, no, mama.
So what happened was at the prayer retreat, and then here we go back to this. A little boy, they was casting demons out of a little boy. Instead, a little boy had a Pokemon demon because Pokemon meant pocket monster. I don't blame my mother for this because my mother was just trying to protect me.
Yeah.
However, the people I think were very cult like. I'm gonna go past that.
I
And
was
then
just finna say it, dog. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back because this is what we was talking about yesterday on my TikTok. These some of I'm not gonna say all of them, but the one that I've experienced that has really changed my view on church, them folks was a cult. I don't care what nobody say. They was really controlling them folks. And
and
because
see,
them people didn't know no better, and I'm gonna say we people, because as I got older, I still continued to go because of my grandmother. But that was really, to me, it's really a cult. Them apostolic folks are some serious.
yeah.
I
And,
I
and
I just can't.
and see, with that situation, see, we wasn't fully intertwined with that with those people. We
Mm-hmm.
dealt with them, but we weren't fully intertwined. But I do know at that time, going to those retreats, they had you in church all day, all day, all day. And I do know at that time, you know, my mama really was just trying to, she really trying to protect me, So that's why I said I know she gonna wring my neck about this because she gonna be like, I know you ain't
Mm-hmm.
put me on blast. Mom, I'm sorry. This ain't about you. This is about what we talking about. I love you. But me and her was talking recently about how that group of people were cult like. And we this was just a few weeks ago. And so we was just talking about some of the things that because we like I said, we had our own church home. It's just we would fellowship, we'll do stuff at their place, at they spot,
Mm-hmm.
they church, they'll come, so we, whoop whoop. But I said, Mama, them folk was a cult, right? She said, I knew they were cult like when. And I said, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
but and it's funny now because I really love like cult documentaries and movies and stuff like that because I really like to understand the cult leader's mind and the follower's mind. I like to really understand and see what was it that created, you know what I'm saying, and how this was able to operate. So I always get interested in those type of things. And then it was like I just had to realize I'm like, so all this time I've been always deep diving into cults and didn't know I was sitting here slick in the midst of one. I wasn't a part of it. We wasn't a part of it. We was in the midst of it. In
Yeah.
the midst.
That's why I be
In
like, when
the
I
midst.
think back now and I go back through my childhood and I think about some of the stuff they did, I'm like, this is wild. Like
Yeah.
it's wild. Miss Johnson got a question for you. She said, how
Yes.
has yoga helped her with the Christian experience?
Um, so I'm gonna say this as again I've stated, I'm born and raised in a Baptist church. So I don't associate yoga with Christian experience. I say my Christian experience comes from the foundation of me going to church and still being in tune with God. You know, no, I may not call myself religious anymore because I'm not religious, because being religious is doing something religiously. Just because you're going to church every day, every Sunday and doing the same thing don't mean your soul and your heart and your spirit right. So I don't consider, and I know y'all hear this all the time. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual because I am. So what I say, spiritually, I feel like that connection with self also increases the connection with God. When I'm by myself and I'm doing yoga and whatever music I got playing or whatever's going on, I'm sitting here with my eyes closed and I'm literally tuned in to myself. I am also tuned in with God. A lot of times with the
Mm-hmm.
yoga and meditation is when I get a lot of my answers. I get a lot of my understanding. I get a lot of my messages that way, my downloads that way. So I would say yoga has really helped bring me to peace with self, and that has also helped me to build a stronger connection with God, because now I can be quiet and I can be still and know that
Mm-hmm.
God is God.
Okay, okay, okay. Miss Johnson, did that answer your question, girl?
Yeah, Miss Johnson, was that a good answer, girl?
So look, let me ask you this, and I'm sorry for anybody that may get offended, but this is a good question. Let's
Okay.
talk about it. Why do you think yoga is still labeled as white people shit in our community? I really want to know what you feel about that.
Again, as I say, lack of knowledge is dangerous. So we as of now, I would say over the last few years, I have now started to see more black yogis. Now,
Mm-hmm.
over the last few years, when I first started doing yoga, I didn't see a bunch of black chicks. Most of the YouTube videos, when I first started, I was watching YouTube, okay? And they was all white. All of them was
Mm-hmm.
white. It wasn't many black women doing it. But that's also because that's not something that's promoted in our community. Now we got
Mm-hmm.
twerk aerobics and twerk classes. That's always everybody want to twerk, 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 twerk. Now don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'3" and what, 120 pounds. I can twerk my butt off. But sometimes you gotta know when it's time to not do that and to center yourself and sit down and be still and listen
Mm-hmm.
and tap in. So that ain't nothing that's pushed in front of us. Ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
pushing yoga in front of a bunch of black girls. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
When we look at these videos, all these ratchet ass, young ass female rappers showing up at the schools, but ain't nobody putting no yoga instructor in the gym and having them kids do no yoga.
Nope. What up, PhD?
So it ain't put in front of us. So because that's all we see, that's all we know. So when we see a
Mm-hmm.
black kid doing it, you think, oh, she got to be hanging with them white folks. Nah, when I started doing this shit, I was doing it on my own by myself, with myself. It wasn't no white chicks around me. I ain't been in no white girls' class. So we only know what we see. We only know what's put in front of us. So since yoga and man, mental health is so serious, people don't even realize that yoga really helps with the mental health. It helps calm your angry ass down. You want to know how I know? I'm born and raised south side of Chicago. I came down here angry. I came
Mm-hmm.
down here acting like I was still in Chicago, and everybody like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, you feel me? But yoga has really it. I had already started to calm down after having kids, but this right here, after I done did some yoga, I ain't studying shit. Nobody talking
Mm-hmm.
about, because I done came down. I done brought myself down. I've had the time to tap in and listen and understand it and kind of recap over some stuff and reevaluate some stuff. How many times we always on the fucking move? How many times do we get to just sit down and listen?
Mm.
That's why we making always making these bad decisions, because we ain't listening.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that God put me in the position to be able to do yoga and to teach it, because I have so many of my students started off, never did it before, and are doing excellent now. I got folks who could barely touch their toes and now hands flat on the floor when they bend over. So
Mm-hmm.
I see the results. I see what I'm doing, and I see that sometimes all you needed to see is somebody who look like you. I know a lot of my friends, they kids be on their phones and be watching my videos. They used to watch my yoga videos and they called me the yoga lady and all kind of stuff. Don't know my name, but know I'm the yoga lady. My daughter love watching you on such and such, stuff like that. That's the reason why I do what I do. I don't have no
Mm-hmm.
daughters because if I had a daughter, I'd be making her do it. Come on, downward dog. Let's get it. Now I've had my boys do yoga with me and they've done it on their own with me before, so but that ain't nothing I'm really forcing on them. But if I had a daughter, she'd be in trouble. She'd be like, Mama, I do not want to do yoga today. Not today.
Not today. She said, "Do you teach the history of yoga?" Also, that's what Miss Johnson said.
When I teach, well, see that class would be kind of long if I did that every class. However, though, if I do have, when I do have, if I teach a class and I got a bunch of new people, I will give a bigger insight and more information than I would when I have a class of mostly regulars. But anytime if somebody ever wants that information, I'm a very open book. So I never have a problem with giving it. If before class started and you wanted to have that discussion or after class you wanted to have that discussion, I would be very open to that. I don't gatekeep. I'm always willing to share whatever it is that I know.
Okay, 'cause I know she's interested in taking some yoga classes. So, can you tell us a little bit about when your next yoga class is, and maybe where they can get with you
Okay,
to,
most definitely. Well, Miss Johnson, as you can see on here, it says Syreeta Solar Princess. That is my Facebook name. You can definitely add me on Facebook. I do have my flyer on Facebook. The next class is January 31st. The one after that will be February 7th. The January 31st class is about opening up the root chakra. These things right here, these are 7 energy centers that we have in our body. This one right
Dr.
here is the
Bookhart
one.
said, "What's good?"
Who?
Hey, Dr. Bookhart.
Hey, what's up, Mike? What's up, Mike?
He
But
actually
so
took care of my grandmother when she was sick when COVID was going on,
okay,
and I just
okay,
recently reconnected with him.
okay. That's okay because I saw y'all had an interview. Okay, that's what's up.
He need to
What's
come
up,
on here.
Mike? Mike need to be in yoga class too. Yeah, you need to pull up on the scene, sir.
You heard
but
what she said now.
But the class that I teach is called Wine Down Yoga. So I do serve wine in my yoga class. The class is $25, but definitely go ahead and add me on Facebook. And now if you don't feel like scrolling, I'll inbox you the flyer. Once I go ahead and accept your request, I'll inbox you the flyer. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to hit me up. I definitely try my best to make the experience is as comfortable for everybody. I only teach beginners yoga. Now, do I slide in some intermediate and advanced moves here and there on the slick? Yes, I do, but I do it gracefully because sometimes you don't realize what your body can do until you actually try to do it. So, I also encourage do not try to do everything exactly as you see me do it. Do it to what's comfortable for you. With yoga, you only want to feel pressure and not pain. It's not a trip to the gym. So definitely make sure I lay out as much information as possible to make your yoga experience as comfortable as possible. But if anybody, whoever is listening, definitely Syreeta Solar Princess right there. That is my Facebook page. If you want to inbox me, hey, I'm inquiring about yoga, please do so. I'm a very open book. I'm always here to express and explain. So it's never an issue. I'm very approachable.
Look, before we get into these questions from Dr. Bookhart and Miss Johnson, he said he don't have any spandex for class.
You better not bring your ass in there some spandex. Mike, don't, hey, listen. All right. I got your number. I'm gonna call you because you play too much.
before
Put on some jogging pants and not no gray ones. Make them black. Come on.
look, before we get into his question, because he got one too. Miss
Okay.
Johnson said, okay, I'm guessing she asking, what is the meaning a lot of people wear locks but don't know the true history of?
A lot of people wear locks for a trend, right? A lot of people wear it as
Hmm.
a style. Now, I actually had locks. I cut my locks off, I think December 28th of last year.
Why I'm just not noticing?
Girl, I done been
And
without
I
hair
just
for a
fixed them
year.
before you cut them off. What?
Baby, I ain't had hair in a year. So you be seeing that crochet.
Okay, so you did.
I took my hair down yesterday. It went to the barber shop.
You know
Those
what?
were you talking about them red
I
butterfly locks I had in my
yeah.
head.
Look, Miss Johnson said, "Let that man wear them spandex." I know that's right. I
You
want to
know,
see it.
I Miss Johnson, you if you
I
go
want to
Mike,
see it.
Mike, if Miss Johnson gonna come to class, wear them spandex. Miss Johnson, he only gonna wear them spandex if you come to class.
Look, I'm coming to class.
Y'all so
Please.
messy.
Look, he said, "What's the difference between yoga and Pilates?"
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea. I know nothing of Pilates. That is not my area. Never took the time to learn or understand because that's not my thing. I have no idea. I'm so sorry.
But you know what? I need to come to yoga because I'm getting ready to go back into the dating scene. I'm ready to date, right? But I want to
Girl,
be
so you need to be stretched
flexible.
out before
I'm
you start back dating.
right. You get what I'm saying? I need to be a little stretched out. Now, let me ask you this. I'm partially paralyzed in my right arm, so I can move from like the elbow down. Like, can I
Mhm.
still do yoga?
You still can. And if there's anytime if we're doing something on that side to where you feel like you just don't have the strength to do it, you can just sit out and just pause when you come to that side. You know what I mean? Because you may be stronger on that other side. So if I'm telling you walk the hands down, bam, and I'm telling you come up and put in prayer position and you can't do that, that's okay. You would just sit that move out. We're never gonna try to force anything at all.
Look. Okay, so Miss
What?
Johnson is my auntie. I tried to not say it, but this my
Hey,
auntie.
hey, TT.
She
Nice
gonna
to meet you,
say,
girl.
"I'm coming." So had them spandex, doctor. All right, Doctor Bookhart Travis. She said you gotta wear the spandex. We want to see it. So whatever
Okay,
class
Mike,
you
I
going
ain't
to, let
trying to
me know
see you
because
in
we
no
want to see
spandex.
it.
I recommended jogging pants, but if Miss Johnson wants gonna come, what a spandex for Miss Johnson. Bro, I ain't looking at you like that.
Look,
But
Doctor Bookhart, you
she,
gonna wear them spandex? Let me pull my hair back so you can see my face. You gonna wear them spandex?
this is not how this was supposed to go.
You remember what we were talking about before we got on here?
Yeah.
There's your
Oh,
answer.
yes,
There's
ma'am.
your answer.
Her. Let me sip my lemonade.
Do that. Let me sip some
My
water.
country time.
Oh, he said gray spandex. Them just as good as the gray sweatpants. Wear 'em.
Oh,
Wear 'em.
listen, for everybody who listening, I never tried to make yoga
This is
this
Unfiltered Saturday, baby.
this
Unfiltered
I don't know
Saturday.
I don't know what's happening, but I just think y'all should all be at the next class. We don't know what to expect.
You should. And it's $25. 25.
25 and you can drink as much. We'll drink the wine till it's gone.
I'm gonna
Yes.
bring all my friends. We coming to that class. I want to see these
Come on.
spandex.
And
I bet them legs look good in spandex. I want to
this
see it. I want to
escalated
see
so
it.
quick. So ladies, y'all come on out. Mr. Bookart might be in spandex, y'all.
Oh, love it. Oh, it just made my liver quiver. You feel me? Oh, like a good shot of something smooth.
Mike,
Love.
let me find out you gonna be the one to bring my class in. Come on, Mike.
Look, she
Come
said
on.
wine and spandex. I know that's right.
Lord,
And get him a good cigar.
can he please wear jogging pants?
She
Why he
said
needs to
time and
be
date of
Miss
class and
Johnson?
location.
Miss Johnson, can he please wear wear
Look, we
jogging
coming
pants?
to that class. I think she said her class is on the 31st.
Yes, that's a Saturday and it's at 10 a.m.
And he said, where?
at Churchill.
Don't have me going to class and you ain't there, Dr. Bookhart, because I want to see them
It's at
spandex.
Churchill at 10 a.m. We start class at 10, so therefore we have all that done before people start showing up. So yes, it's there at 10 a.m.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
nice. And
yeah.
y'all new location is over there by the hideaway, right?
Yes, it's actually a few doors down from Capitol Grill. It's the old Radio Shack. It's right next to
Hmm.
Tokyo. Well, it's Tokyo Express, the nail shop, and then us.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's the new location. So if anybody, and also just a little, let me put this little plug in there. Y'all know I've been running the bar at Churchill for the last 10 years.
This
Our new
man said,
location. Our new location is right by Capitol Grill on Kenmart Road. If you know, I know all y'all know what Capitol Grill is, so I ain't got to go through all that. The old
Mm-hmm.
Radio Shack building. We are open 7 days a week. We are still accepting VIP memberships. Okay, VIP membership, you get a free cigar every month. You also get 24 access to the building. Your first drink is free every day. You get free access to all Churchill events.
Mm.
Yeah. And
How
what
you
is it?
become a part of that?
Just holler at me, baby.
Mm. Look, Mike said, just give me a good discount if I come. He said he'll even bring Kanoy.
Don't come if you bring in Kanoy. Both of y'all stay the fuck at home. Don't bring. No, you ain't talking about Kanoy Brown, my birthday twin. Hell no.
He said he bringing them.
Do
Bring
not
him
bring
all.
Kanoy. Hell, he is not. Y'all, neither one of y'all invited. Miss Johnson, I'm sorry, you might not come because he didn't get
Man,
uninvited.
she coming. We gonna still come. We gonna still come.
But
See, Mike, now you got uninvited. How you
he
get
ain't got. He's
uninvited
talking about
before you
bringing
even?
Kanoy. I ain't finna deal with him and Kanoy at the same time. That's dry. Sahara Desert. No.
So look like so I know on third. Okay, I know you work at church here. Y'all do. So explain to me about these cigars. Like, how do you smoke a cigar?
Okay. And
And
I
I
knew
eat
in my
tagged
heart.
them.
So I look, I knew it. Nah, hell, Lord. Gee. Okay. I look, and I knew we was gonna end up leaning to a Churchill conversation anyway, because I just can't help myself. But so cigars, okay, so I'm gonna say this because weed is not completely illegal. You know, we do have medical, so I guess I can say this. Okay, all right. Cause I don't want to be, I want to be correct. I don't want to be improper. So you can't smoke it like you smoke weed. You
Okay,
don't you don't swallow cigar smoke. You know
you
how
let
when
it
you hit
out.
weed, you swallow. You do not swallow cigar smoke. Now I will say some real cigar smokers they may swallow the smoke, but they know what they're doing. If you are not used to inhaling that type of tobacco, you do not want to swallow that smoke. I always say, "Hey, baby, suck, don't swallow."
My mind went from the cigar to. I'm
Dirty
sorry,
mouth,
y'all.
clean it with orbit.
No, my mind went straight from the cigar to.
But hey, I'm just giving facts. Okay, you
But
suck, don't
that's a
swallow.
good way to put it.
It's a good way to put it.
That's a
And
good way
and
to
when
put
I
it.
say it to people, whether it's a man or woman, they get tickled. They crack up. They be like, I'm like, you need to
Right.
listen. You
And
need
see,
to
I want to try new stuff. Like I be wanting
listen.
to go to Cigar Thursdays with them at Trio, but I don't, I don't want to be out the norm. Like I don't know how to smoke a cigar.
Okay, so what you need to do is come see me on a Saturday night at Churchill. Okay.
Okay,
And I'm gonna get you right, baby.
I'm coming.
Hey, I'm
I'm
all safe.
coming.
You are in good hands, okay?
And y'all make sure y'all go to church here and see my girl.
I'm
Okay.
there on Saturday nights for sure. I may pop in different other days. Normally, if I choose to pop in another day, I'm gonna post a flyer on my page. But for the most part, guaranteed Saturdays. Yes.
Mike said only Syreeta can say this shit for real. For real. That's why I'm gonna tell y'all that if you tuned in and you don't like unfiltered fun, this ain't for you.
She
We
knew what
said
she was doing when she
standing on
knew.
business is more than just us talking about business, okay? My auntie wants to know about your tarot readings. I hope I
Mm-hmm.
said that right.
Yes, ma'am.
She want
What
to
you
know
want to know,
about.
TC? Is there
She said,
anything specifically you want me to just run it down?
"Cause let me tell y'all, she walked up to me. We was at first Sunday. She walked up to me and read me like a book. I hadn't told her nothing. Had me crying. I went from dancing to crying.
No, that was I saw you at Hamps that day.
Yep,
That was random. It was random. It was
out
so
the
random.
blue.
That was the first time we met in person. That was
Mm-hmm.
that's what it was because me and you been doing our thing over the internet for a while, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never met you in person.
That
So
was our first time, if I'm not
that was our
mistaken.
first time physically meeting. And so I looked and I saw you dancing. I'm looking, I said, that look like Chantel. I'm like, that gotta be Chantel. I said that because then I'm like, she line dancing her ass off. I said, that's Chantel. And but my spirit would not. allow me to not come and acknowledge you. My spirit will not allow me to come and give you those flowers at that moment. Because I'm gonna tell you, you don't even know I was going through something that day specifically. My people had picked me, kidnapped me, and we was all over. We was making moves. We was all over the place. Like they kidnapped me and they kept my mind off what I was dealing with. But when I tell you that day, I was at my lowest. That day, you had no idea how low I was. But when I saw you, no matter where I was and what space I was in, I had to give you those flowers that you deserved. I had to.
Had me boo hooing, y'all. I'm talking
It
about
happened so fast, and I'm like, I'm
it
sorry,
did.
I'm sorry, I
My
didn't
friend
mean.
was my friend was like, who did it? I'm finna go get. I was like, no, she didn't do nothing. Look, Mike said Cigar Thursdays at Trio Eatery, Jackson, Mississippi, from 6 to 10 p.m. He said, so warm up with his event and then head to church here after.
I
And if you go, let me know. I'll go with you because I don't like to go places by
okay.
myself.
So when am I coming? This Thursday?
Yeah, we need to know, Mike.
I need to have my life in order because you know I do
Right.
1,000 things. I gotta make sure I
Uh,
don't schedule no hair that day. Y'all know I do hair too. Well, I do locks.
okay. So, my auntie said, I have a question. What do you know about mycelium? Is that how you say it?
Spell it.
Mycelium.
Is that a stone? What is that? That's not familiar to me right now. Is that a stone?
I don't know.
TT,
He
what is
said,
that?
yes, this Thursday.
Okay.
My feelings kind of hurt. I might come.
What's the dress code?
Yeah, what is the dress code? Because I'm a chill girly. Do I need to, what I need to
Well, no, I
dress
like
up?
to get extra, so I need to know how extra am I getting.
Right. No, it's
I
not a
don't do
stone. What
shit.
is it,
I don't
Auntie
go
Kim?
nowhere. Huh?
She said, I guess it's not a stone. I'm trying to see what it is. I don't go nowhere either, but when I do, I want to look nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Like
like
I
I
had a
don't do
perfect
nothing but
wig
go.
on.
Now I gotta make sure my hair sponge, my color is, freshly. Like I
Right.
recolored my hair last night.
I got to make sure I look good in the dress I'm wearing. Oh, I don't wear flip flops. Them for thugs.
Flip flop. What, like Nike slides? What are we doing?
That's all right.
It's
I'm gonna wear a
cold.
nice little dress with some stockings and some thigh high boots. I'm gonna wear that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go up in my situation and see what I can conjure up.
I'm gonna have to find my good wig. Y'all
Now,
gotta be cute.
what I want is TT talking about, is that a stone she's talking about?
She said it's a searching question. Let me look this up on this other phone.
Because I've never heard that's very unfamiliar to me. I haven't heard of that.
All right, now Mike with them compliments telling me we gonna be cute, and you know this.
Now you already know now, Mike, you've been knowing me for years. You already know I ain't coming looking goofy.
Okay, it say mycelium is the vast thread-like root structure of fungi. Oh, it's mushrooms. Okay.
Okay, TT, I am not too familiar into mushrooms yet. Have I tried them? I tried it a couple of times, but I haven't gotten into them yet. But I do plan on getting to the understanding of mushrooms. It's this class that I was taking, and I need to go ahead and honestly get back into it. A class about well, it teaches about Ayurvedic medicine, and a section in that class does talk about mushrooms. So
Mm. Okay. Okay.
eventually that is something I will become knowledgeable on. But you just beat me to it, TT. I haven't gotten there yet. I have no problem telling you I don't know. I don't know just yet. But that is something that I do plan on becoming knowledgeable about and putting up under my belt, because I do want to be able to be out and about and be able to know what mushrooms are when I see them growing out the ground.
So look, let
Yeah.
me ask you this: if
Mm-hmm.
someone listening is broken, tired, and skeptical, what would you tell them about yoga?
Ooh, child. That's what the fuck I was. That's exactly what I was. You're feeling broken, tired, and skeptical. What I would tell you at this point is just try it. The only thing you can do is go buy you a mat, Lay that motherfucker down, get on it, and try. Whether you try by coming to my class, whether you try by sitting at the house and putting on the YouTube video of one of them white girls. But you can find some black girls now, baby. I can tell you that. So, whoever you put on the screen, that first time you lay that mat down and put your ass on it, that's the moment you start. All you gotta do is try. All you gotta do is buy a mat, lay it down, get your ass on it. And I know as I'm saying it, I don't want you to think in the manner I'm saying it as if it's easier said than done because it's not. Because even as a person who has been deeply dived into yoga for years, there are still so many times to where I do not have the energy or the strength to do it. There's plenty of times I went, when y'all see I ain't teaching no class, when I'm going months without teaching a class, I'm going months without actually doing yoga. I can't teach. I can't do none of that when my spirit ain't right. I can't give you nothing when I have nothing to give. So I get people all the time. You ain't did a class in a while. You need to get on it. You need the motherfucker. You don't know what's happening. I am human. I bleed and I boo boo just like everybody else.
I'm so goofy. I'm so.
And I'm goofy for saying it because I knew somebody gonna get tickled, whether it was you or somebody in the comments. I knew, but I'm so fucking serious. I am so serious because people start to think that I'm some type of superhuman. You know,
Yeah.
people think because I have the knowledge and the tools of healing, think that I still don't hurt. Sometimes
Mhm.
I can't lift a finger to do none of the spiritual work I need to do because I'm so torn the fuck down. I lose the will just like everybody else. I lose it. So
What?
who done said something? What, man?
Why
What?
Mike go say she said boo boo? Like, why he had to say it again?
Did you want me to? I was trying not to say shit.
Look, my auntie said, you in the vein." See, this
See,
our
see,
type of conversation.
I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. That's it. I'm keeping it real. So a lot of people would think because I know how to do all these different things, think I'm always good, but no, I'm really not because sometimes we all know how it feels to wake up and just not have it in you. I've not had it in me so many times. So many
Hmm.
times. You know, well, Syreeta, all you gotta do is light your sage and woo, 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 woo. You bring your ass over here and light it for me then.
Yeah,
I'm
because
human.
sometimes you wake up and you look in the mirror and you just be like, not today.
Not today.
I have a lot of them
T
days. I look in the mirror and
T
be
U
like,
H E A Y. Today.
mm-hmm. I'm serious. I was telling my auntie earlier, some days I get up and I look in the mirror and I just be disgusted. Just like, ugh. Like
This shit
what?
again. This shit again.
I'm talking about I don't like myself for some reason. I'm mad at the world. Like, what's going
Mm-hmm.
on?
Mm-hmm.
like, like, Lord help me,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I have to make that shit clear to people all the time because people think because especially with the gift of the reading the cards or me being able to kind of just read people's spirits and stuff like that, that does not take away from my own trials and tribulations because guess what? I can read your cards for you all day. I can read your spirit all day. But get what? I can't tell you the last time I did a card reading on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you the last time I really was able to sometime like really just tell somebody who Syreeta is right now today. Because I just been moving so fast, so fast. I've been doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this. My mind can't even catch up with my body sometimes. So
Mm-hmm.
I say the last months, I really been taking the time to come back and recenter myself, to bring myself. Let me tell you something. This shit right here, this shit right here, this right here fucking saved me. That shit's tattooed on me. Hold on, let me get in the camera so you can see.
Oh, it's cute.
And then this arm. The affirmations to go with each one.
Okay, okay, that's
What
cool.
I am, I feel, I do, hold on. I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I know. So these are all the affirmations that go with each chakra.
Okay, okay. My auntie said you saved you.
She said what?
You saved you.
You right. You right. You right. I
You
did
know what? We
say
gotta start giving ourselves more credit for stuff.
you right. And I like that you said that I did save me. And I saved me because I chose to take the time to learn some new shit. And in the process of unlearning old ways, but still applying them and putting everything into alignment for me to where it could work for me.
Hmm. So look, I got a sentence I need you to finish, and y'all can finish it in the comments too. Okay. So finish the sentence. Yoga is healing shit because.
Yoga is healing shit because yoga taps into the mind, body, and to the spirit.
Hmm.
Yoga is deeper than just posing. Yoga digs deep into the soul and into the spirit, and it can heal and cleanse it all if you let it.
I like that.
Thank you,
Look what they
girl.
be doing when you be at porch night. They be snapping or
Baby,
whatever they be doing.
now they be talking about clock the T. That's that YN shit.
It is. Look, clock
I'm
it. I be
trying to
like,
keep
what?
up with the YNs, baby. I'm
Right. My
trying.
niece helped me keep up because she said, "Oh, clock it." I be like,
Baby, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Listen, I had to realize I used to be thinking I was still cousin. I had to realize I'm auntie now. I be like, I ain't auntie. They be like, you auntie.
mm-hmm.
I'm like,
I'm
well,
up there.
I still look like cousin though. I can fit in. I still look young. I can fit in, but
Look,
nah.
the closer I get to 40, I just be like, I'm really getting up there, huh?
Well, I'm 35. So I thought I
You
was
just a
still
year older than
cousin.
me.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
I didn't know that.
That is
I swear I thought
crazy.
you were older than me.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I
hell,
was
I just
1991, baby.
damn, I was born June 29th, 1990, 4:16 p.m. Don't y'all go look at my damn birth chart. Micro
What's your
Reef
zodiac?
Hospital, Chicago, Illinois.
What's your zodiac?
I am a Cancer.
Oh. Okay, my auntie a Gemini, you a Cancer, I'm a Capricorn. Okay.
You know what? I love Capricorn women. It's the men that be having me fucked up.
Don't
But
they? I be
I
about the
love Capricorn
ooh.
women for real,
I
cause
be
y'all
about
y'all are
the
crazy.
we all right. You know,
Y'all
we got a
fun
little
crazy
crazy.
though. Like it's like fun crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we get to having fun. Like, bitch, you crazy, but it's so fun. I love Capricorn women. Y'all are
I
fun.
be having a time. I be in my own little world.
Yeah, I love Capricorn women. I swear I do. It's the men I be ready to
Oh, there's something wrong
shoot a
with them.
dart
I
from
just be
Africa.
looking. I
You know,
got
you
a
them
friend
darts they
that
be having in Africa. They be shooting them elephants with. That's what I want to do to
look.
Capricorn men.
I got a friend got.
Uh-oh. Who done said something? What the hell?
She said, "What about a Pisces?" I have no comment.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
ready for
water.
one.
All right. So who's Mike said that? Mike, don't you got something to do? Don't you got a surgery to perform or something? Why are you here?
Let him be here. I like his conversation. They keeping it
Girl,
going.
Mike makes me so sick. That's my boy though. That's my boy. I always give him a hard time though. For real,
My
for real.
auntie said Pisces. Oh Lord, I know, right?
So, okay, I'm gonna say this about Pisces because Pisces is a fellow water sign. Okay, you got Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Those are water signs, and Pisces got their glyph is the two fish. Okay,
Mm.
so just kind of like no, also kind of like Gemini, you kind of get two different energies with Pisces. You never really know what your life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay,
Look,
so
auntie said run.
So, so I will say this: anytime you're dealing with any type of water sign, be prepared to deal with an array of emotions. Okay. Now, some can handle them better than others. Just depends on which one you get, and it also just depends on the other placements in their birth chart too. Because all Pisces are not going to always be exactly the same. You know how we quick to say, "Well, all them Pisces, blah 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 blah." No, you're gonna have some of them that all of them. You gonna have a few that are just stupid as hell, but everybody has different placements in their birth chart. Every zodiac, you have a planet that's in each zodiac. So all and then each planet brings a different energy. That's a whole nother question. That's a whole nother show. The astrology
We
stuff.
got to bring you back because I'm
You can
interested.
yeah, you have to bring me back for a whole nother astrology type ordeal. I'm gonna have a diagram for her little whole little whoop whoop so I can draw.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
interested. But I did not
but
know Dr. Bookhart was a Pisces. He didn't give me Pisces energy.
you really give me like Sagittarius because them motherfuckers.
I hate, Lord forgive me, I dislike some Sagittarius. My children's father is a Sagittarius.
Ooh,
My
mine too.
6-year-old,
But I ain't saying nothing bad about my kid's daddy. So let me say that. I'm just agreeing that my kid's daddy is also a Sagittarius. I'm not saying nothing bad
and my
about him. I'm
six
not.
year old is a Sagittarius, and I just be looking at him like,
Yeah. See, I'm surrounded by a bunch of them, so I just know that they have so many. They are like ogres. They have layers. You ever seen Shrek? Ogres have layers. Ogres are like onions.
and see, my sister is a Cancer. My niece is a Cancer. I got a lot of Cancers in my family. I think I'm the only Capricorn in my family.
And they very protective of you, ain't they?
I'm more so protective of them. My
Really?
friends are very protective of me.
Because see, most cancers, we are very protective.
My sister just a little crazy sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, I am
Look,
too, so I ain't got nothing to say.
Mike, what day in March is your birthday? My auntie says Sagittarius are selfish. They really are. You ain't lying. Some of
I ain't
them
gonna say
are.
all, but
Some of them.
I know one specifically, Lord Jesus.
Pisces are great lovers. Some of them be fine too.
I've never dealt with a Pisces on that level, so I really don't know
Me
that.
neither.
Um, but
They be fine though. Fine as hell. I'm sorry. First of all, let me just throw this in here. Any men watching, if you single, get at me. Okay? I'm just
and
playing.
if you shy, you know what I'm saying, and you need somebody to kind of ease it, just hit me up, and I, you know what I'm saying, I'll be the middleman if you need me to help. You know what I'm saying. If you scared to come out too strong, just let me know. I'll be like, hey, bro, I got you, bro. I make sure my
Yeah,
good straight.
I don't bite. I'm friendly.
Look, I'll be the mediator. If y'all need me to be the mediator, I got you. I got
My
you.
auntie said no accountability at all, baby. Baby, too moon.
Too, she probably been trying to say too moody.
They is. They is.
So let's get off of that because I got a lot in my spirit to say about that. So let's not go there.
Look, cause it'll be going and going
Let's not
and
go
going.
there.
So look, before we end the live, tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can book you for everything, and all of that good stuff.
Okay, as I said before, you can follow me on Facebook, Syreeta Solar Princess, just how it is right there on the name tag. My page is private. I do have to accept you. If you notice, I ain't accepted you because I have to filter that for a reason. I'm so sorry. It's nothing personal, but I get weirdos in my inbox and stuff. So if you notice I haven't accepted you in a while, inbox me, hey, I'm trying to inquire about yoga, whoop, whoop, whoop. Or you better off just inboxing me and say what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I can go ahead and know what it is. But definitely follow me on Facebook. My Instagram is not private. It is underscore sexy mom underscore yogini, YOGINI. That is my Instagram. And my TikTok is sweetest body peace love. So I'm
Oh,
also on TikTok, sweetest body peace love on
ooh,
TikTok.
that sound real spicy.
Yeah,
Real
that's
spicy.
actually my business name. My business name is the sweetest body, peace, and love.
I like that. You need to get
Yeah.
that on a shirt. I like that.
That's my actual business name because I used to mix and make lip gloss. I used to have a lip gloss line. I did that from 2016 until COVID. when COVID hit, the place I was working with shut down. And by that time, I was making waist beads and doing the spiritual life. So I do plan on going back to it. My lip gloss was called the Sweetest Kiss lip gloss. I mixed and made it myself. It was made with flavor and essential oil, sweet almond oil. It was flavored and it was colored. So whenever you kissed somebody, you could taste it. So
Oh, love a
yeah,
kiss. She can taste that. Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you definitely could taste it. So, and then the lip gloss actually lasted very long. Even after the gloss wore off, your lips were still moist for hours after.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a very great product. I do plan on bringing it back whenever I can get my time accounted for properly. Um, but that's about it. And then I'm also available through email, the sweetest kiss at yahoo.com. And that's about it. But y'all always feel free to, you can always inbox me any questions, comments, or concerns. I do yoga for people. You can book me. I also do allow people to book me to come and do readings at events. I actually have a event I'm doing, a Galentine's Day event, February 15th, that I'll be there doing love readings for. She had me last year for the witches brunch. I did readings there. Um, Before my yoga class, February 7th, I am teaching yoga at another event that morning before I come teach my class. So yeah, book me. I'm
Okay,
very
y'all heard what she
reasonable.
said. Book
I'm
it.
very reasonable with prices. I'm very reasonable and I do negotiate. So I'm not trying to tear nobody mouth out. We all out here just trying to make it happen. So definitely contact me. Y'all want to make some shake. I'm here for it.
Okay. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. And as you know, I'm your host, Shan. If you are interested in being on the podcast, you can always inbox me or you can email me at the legacy magazine ms at gmail.com, or
The
you can go
price
on our
going up.
website.
Hurry up. The price going up. Hurry
It
up.
is. It is.
Hurry
It's
up.
gonna go up. And also, you can go to my website at www.thelegacymagazinems.blog. You can read all of our latest stories there and catch up on the podcast episodes you may have missed before this one. And you can also follow us on YouTube at Standing on Business, the podcast. And we're gonna be on Apple Podcasts soon. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Herb, shut
See,
up.
my auntie talking about these Pisces take you to. It's time for me to go. She said the Pisces take you to the moon. See, I got to go
Tell
because you
Auntie
putting.
me and her just gonna have to talk personally.
Look, she putting thoughts in my head, baby.
Tell TT come to class, okay? Come to class
We coming.
on the 31st, Auntie. I
We coming in. Men, wear them jogging pants. We want to see it. Oh, yeah. Don't miss Dr. Bookhart's Telehealth Tuesday, y'all. I'm going to make sure I share it and tag and everything. But y'all don't miss it. It's a really good podcast. I had a whole lot of fun on it last week. It was my first interview of the year.
I
I
heard
really
that.
enjoyed it.
So
So,
we going to Trio Thursday.
you just make sure you inbox me. We coming.
Okay, we
Look, I'm
coming.
finna go pull out the cutest dress and shoes I got.
I heard that. Well, thank
Okay?
you so much for having me, baby. I really appreciate get you giving me this space to do my thing and to really express and explain my world. So thank you so much for this moment and this opportunity. I promise you I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Mike said, you are so welcome and thank you for coming. Mike said he gonna reserve a table for us. I'm coming now. Make sure
Oh,
the
we
DJ play
definitely
my type of
coming.
carry it on. Cause let me tell you something. They ain't carry on enough this last Thursday. I need them to carry on a little more.
He's
Tell the
talking about reserving
DJ.
tables. We gotta go now.
Yep, we ain't got no choice.
We gotta go.
I don't stay that far from them. My problem is I don't like driving. I
Well,
can't
I
really
don't stay
see at
that
night.
far. I don't stay that far from Trio.
I can't see. I stay over like in the midtown area. I can't see at night.
We gonna we gonna talk about it. We
So
gonna work it
yeah.
out.
But my auntie told me she don't smoke. You ain't got to go. You ain't got to hit a cigar to have a good time, baby. A good time is what you make it.
Come on
Okay.
now, say that.
Okay. So y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe in this weather. Cause if you ain't from up north, you don't know how to, move around in this weather. Oh yeah,
Sit
we
your
got
ass
food specials
down.
and drinks. I love food and I love a drink. But no, for real, y'all be safe. Y'all have a beautiful Saturday. If y'all need me for anything, y'all know y'all can always hit that inbox. or y'all can call me. I like to talk. You know, I'm friendly. But until then, y'all, peace and blessings. Love y'all and bye.